Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to another wonderful episode on TeensWorld, and we'll be having our discussion segment. Before we go into that, I have the beautiful and glowing
Why like this?
Remy with me. Ayana, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Remy. As you all
Alright.
know.
So yeah, sexual abstinence. Remy, please put some light.
So for me, sexual abstinence is staying away from anything sexual. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it could be, but staying away from anything sexual, sexual intercourse, especially staying away from it. Not even. Don't find yourself in it at all. Just take away completely from it. But yeah, that's it for me.
But it starts as little as kissing.
Stay away from it.
You guys here, stay away from me. But then it's kind of with this area that we are in, it's kind of very hard to stay away from stuff like that because all over the internet, that's what you find.
Yes, you come across 14-year-old engaging in sexual activities. You come across 16-year-old. What am I even saying? Come across 12-year-old. You hear children saying, "I want to see my boyfriend. I want to do this." Like this generation wants to explore new things. We overstep our boundaries.
I think it's because they are exposed to a lot.
Too exposed, actually, especially with the internet now. You know, back then there was really no internet, but now there's internet. There are different social medias. Children have access to a lot of things these days. Teenagers, we have access.
As little as a 3-year-old can even handle the phone.
Yes, very well now. You see them on iPads. They'll say they're playing games.
But then the thing is, why going into sexual activities when you cannot even handle what comes after?
Sure, let me tell you what to know. The best thing is to just abstain from anything sexual. The peace of mind that comes with it is different.
As a lady, not having to worry about
pregnancy.
My period, I've not missed my period.
You get
that.
Exactly. You don't have to keep checking. It's good to check your
menstrual cycle.
Yes, it's good to have the app and all that, but you don't have to check it constantly. That am I safe? Am I on my safe period? Am I this? Am I that? There's this fear that comes with it that I don't want to get pregnant. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And it is just you. Mostly, it's just the ladies that bear this bond most of the time.
Actually,
because the guys they worry less. Actually, if anything happens, they continue with their life.
They don't have anything much to lose.
Of course,
unlike the ladies,
except that maybe infection is involved, or maybe
that's like on rare cases.
Yes, ladies, we are prone to infections more because of our body, the type of body we have. So we are really sure a lot of things. It's a disadvantage on our parts. Honestly.
Even speaking of sexual abstinence, aside not even having sex, mind the kind of friends you have. Most of us, most females, we love having the opposite sex as our closest friends. With that, if you're not able to set boundaries, with that, you just start going into sexual activities.
Of course.
From hugging to I like his company,
and
from
getting all touchy and all that. It gets into your head. Let me tell you a truth as a lady. Any guy, I'm not saying male best friend are cool, but any guy that wants to become your friend finds you attractive.
True, that's very true.
He finds you attractive because most guys, especially those fine guys, they don't deal with ugly girls. Nobody's ugly, but no, it's true. We are very realistic, to be honest. Every guy that comes to you has an intention. It's usually not just purely friendship. It's sure. She has out of 100%, 80% of these guys, they have intentions. It's not even pure intentions. They have negative intentions towards you. So the 20%, let's say, okay, no, 20% will even try their luck first, and if it doesn't work.
The reason why most females tend to have male besties is because this our gender, we females, we tend to get jealous about our fellow female
male friends are quite reliable.
Yeah, they are, and then you can easily talk to them about things, and then they would relate, and then even give you a better advice than females. We're always beefing out. I won't even lie.
It's not all female. I feel that is what we are made up of.
On a rate of 1 to 10, 8.
Yes.
8.
Me as a person, I most of my friends are male actually.
But
I set boundaries. These male friends, I may not see them in months. I don't see them in 3 years actually.
Have this mentality that you don't have to date
all your friends.
Please.
You don't have to get involved with them. You see, friendship is the best. platonic friendship is the best. You guys have a lot to
Define
offer
your
each other.
relationship.
Yes.
Then you still have like a long way to go. At times it's really surprising when I hear ladies say, okay, they are 18, 19, and then they've had sexual intercourse. And then I'm like, at this stage, you still have uni, my guy.
Of
You still
course.
save,
You
and
still
then
meet a lot
there's
of
still a
people.
lot of guys you will still meet, and then they will still like sweep you off your feet. Why are you doing it now? Just
Of
abstain.
course.
I think we've lost this, how do I put it? You know, right from time our parents always say, tell our mom, keep yourself to marriage.
Yes.
At this point, you barely see ladies that are actually still keeping themselves to that time.
It's really rare,
They've seen
actually.
sexual intercourse as a normal thing. It's a norm. So
It's like a
everywhere
normal
you
thing in
go,
our
people are just
generation,
doing
to
it.
be honest. It's
It's not
really, really
meant to be
normal.
normal. It's not, what is wrong is wrong.
Well, and there are a lot of people promoting it, actually. In short, there are a lot of people promoting. Nobody's talking about abstinence anymore, because they know that, of course, they don't listen. They do not listen. They still do what they want to do.
Another thing is, even if you want to go for it, if you want to like, okay, go through sexual intercourse, the thing is, protect yourself. No, actually, why going into something you're not prepared for? One, you're not prepared for the child that will come after. You should also prepare yourself for whatever infection that will come your way.
Abstinence is not just because of the pregnancy anymore. There's a lot more. See, if person get pregnant, you at least you can get support system. But there's some disease that you can never treat. There's some diseases that there's no cure for it. HIV, you can just maintain it. But there's this type of feeling you get for the rest of your life. There's this type of deep regrets that you get for the rest of your life because you could not abstain, and because you could not protect yourself when you should, because you wanted to explore and you wanted to do something new, probably because of peer pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
And most of your friends, they know what ways they are taking. They know how to protect themselves. They know what they are doing, and most of them, they do not do those things they tell you to do.
The thing is that we have friends that they won't tell you what they are doing because they don't want you to also do it.
Exactly.
Be it good or bad. So we have female friends that, okay, they know you're supposed to take this thing to prevent something, but they rather want you to go into it. They don't want to be alone facing that problem. So innocent you don't know, and then instead of you to just like abstain and be on your own. And again, the fact that most ladies just do these things with any random person, it doesn't make sense.
It's the guts for me, actually. At least there's no fear of God anymore. Everybody, we just do anything we like when we like it because we feel like it.
Yeah,
it's crazy, honestly.
The wrong thing have now become the right thing in the eyes of many people, and then you can't even reprimand them because you feel like it's right.
Even religious leaders are giving people go ahead,
which is wrong.
They are giving this. Honestly, this generation is just, I don't know. It's somehow when my parents, when they talk about their generation, then I feel like everything, their story is completely different from what I know.
Completely different.
It's like there was
this discipline.
Exactly.
There was this self-respect that they had for themselves and even their body. Fine, they must have done some things, but it's not as we can't compare the rates.
And so if our generation is like this, what's going to happen to generations to come?
I can't say anything.
Honestly,
it just depends on how you decide to tell your child, how you decide to train your child.
And for me, abstinence again helps you focus on other things.
Yes.
While you are worrying about, oh, am I pregnant? Oh, is this an infection? That moment, you could like be thinking of something. How can I move forward with my life? How can I be successful?
You know, at times we ladies, we tend not to tell our period. Like aside that.
Yeah, but at
that point in time, there's this peace of mind that comes with it,
because you know you don't do anything wrong.
So yeah.
So, but if you do something wrong,
you have to start thinking.
See, no peace of mind. I'm not even going to have. It's just like there's this fear. It's just like failing an exam.
Yeah.
There's this fear that comes with it.
It's more or less like you failed yourself.
Exactly, because if you hear people sharing their experience, we see their different experience. People talk about their experience, their regrets, and we still choose not to learn from it. I don't know. We're quite stubborn in this generation.
Some things are like this. It's until you actually like do that thing and that thing like doesn't work for you. I think that's when some people actually learn, which is wrong.
See, it doesn't make any sense, to be honest. I find it surprising. Me, if I hear other people's story, I try to be as careful as possible because
Okay.
I don't want to find myself. Already I'm alting for that person because that person is in that place. I don't really know how the person is feeling. But me that I heard the story, I'm halting for that person already. Imagine me now being in that position. So I try to like avoid anything that will implicate me or that will change my life negatively.
And one thing is, once they there, always they there.
If you
Once you
start,
start,
if you start,
once
it's
you
hard to go
start, it's
back.
hard to go back.
Honestly, it's
And the
hard to
thing
go
is that
back.
we can't even like we can't control. We're not able to like say, okay,
The
I don't want
desires, the sexual
because
desires,
once you just do it, you would want to do it
you keep
again.
doing it.
And even
It's
if
just
you
like
say
stealing.
exactly, even
If you
if you
steal once and you were not caught, you keep doing that. Okay, you feel like you're a
exactly
pro already.
exactly.
But every day is for the thief, for one day is for the owner. If you cannot abstain, protect yourself. And if you cannot do both, I have no advice to give you again, or to be
And
honest.
if you're in a scenario whereby okay, you were with a friend or your partner and then it happened, fine, it has happened, but work towards not letting it happen again.
Yes. If you can,
Avoid
yes,
circumstances that made it happen the other time.
yes.
To avoid stories.
And you should know the people around you now. You should be able to know that this person. There's some people that you shouldn't visit. You
Actually,
shouldn't
well,
visit because you know that they are going to
you
make
you
moves.
can't tell people's intentions
Intentions.
like that. You only assume that okay, this person. There are times that you can assume that oh, this person is a very good person. He won't do this, he won't do that, and
Yeah.
then the person decides to disappoint.
But like you said, if you do it once, you can actually step back. But there are people that that mistake had happened once, so it's a mistake, okay. But you still go back to the same person. You still go back to visit the same
The
person.
thing is either they are being cajoled or there's something they will get from it.
No, I don't think so. I feel like they want it to.
Some ladies like when mates stop them.
And they want
And
it.
when
That's
they
why
get,
now don't put
that's what I'm
themselves in
saying.
trouble.
So, none of it all, please abstain. If you are not ready to handle whatever is going to come with it, abstain.
Religiously, it is advisable in every aspect, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's like a
Not necessarily
safe
even talk
place.
about the emotional trauma that comes
Comes
with
with
it.
it, like
At times I worry, how do girls cope with okay, you've done it with this one.
we move on to the
But I
next
don't know
one.
emotions while you were doing it.
I don't know. I think we feel differently. We are different people with
Yeah,
different
and the way we are wired is
emotions.
different, the way we think is different.
Of
So I
course.
understand. So we've come to the end of this part in the teens world. We'll see you in our next segment. Don't go nowhere.